Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, down on the corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. It's
Whoop, whoop.
7 a.m.
It's another beautiful morning.
And with that, I'm going to say, was Christmas 6 months ago or 6 months from today?
Yeah. You would have to bring that up.
Tilt, blow that fuse.
You would have to bring that up.
Well, it was and is, right? It was 6 months ago. It is 6 months away, right?
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
So how's Scooter today?
I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Boy, how about this nighttime temperatures?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This camping weather out here,
Sure
I keep
is.
saying that, but I love
Opened
it.
all the windows, turned that attic fan on. It was 63 in my house this morning when I got up. Yes, all right. Can't beat it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome down on the corner program. Dale Hoffman, host, along with Scooter Callis. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I had the lunch special yesterday.
Did you?
Bob's Adore and me had lunch downtown yesterday.
Chicken fried steak.
And then he had the open-faced turkey, too. So, you know, two of my favorites. And we're going to be down there Friday. Got my reservation on my table down there. We're going to have the Chief Justice of the Arkansas Supreme Court here Friday, along with Associate Justice Sean Womack. Going to have a little breakfast for him down there at Old Time. So
There you
it'll
go.
be good. Down on the Corner is brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center. Best care in the Midwest, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals. Be sure to check out Urgent Care 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Only $69 per visit. Get started today. Download the app and enroll. BaxterRegionalCare.com. Go to the App Store on your iPhone or Google Play on your smartphone. And so,
There you go. It's pretty handy to have. I mean,
we
you're
need
talking
Tobias
about,
is here. What we
I
need
know.
to get that old MASH sign, you know, where it says MASH 4077, best care anywhere. We need to just put BRMC and then best care anywhere and put that over one of the entrances to the hospital. Wouldn't it be fun, Tobias? Remember that on MASH?
He's over there with the thumbs up.
Top in innovation and medical technology, even the ambulances in the event of a cardio event, the ambulances can transmit the information back to the hospital 25 miles out, you know, to save the patient. So Baxter Regional Medical Center, you know, top in technology, medical research right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. There's about 18 counties right here between Arkansas and Missouri.
They do.
Right.
Being able to call now and do everything over the phone and not have to run in, wait in lines, do any of that. And it's just it's an awesome thing. It takes a few minutes to get it set up, so we do encourage people to go ahead and go on now.
Get it done.
Go to BaxterRegionalCare.com and you can download the app from the App Store or from the Google Play and get everything all set up. It doesn't cost anything to set it up. It's just when you need it, it's there. And
Urgent Care 24/7, Baxter Regional Medical Center, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Hope you're doing the same. 3 locations to serve you. We have, of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. We've got 62 East Plaza, out by Anytime Fitness, and, of course, Bomber Boulevard. Brewed Awakening coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff do a great job. You can get anything you want, really. Even in June, you can get pumpkin spice, French vanilla. You know, they'll mochas, lattes, iced coffee, you know, they've got it. Brewed Awakening coffee, the best coffee in town. 3 locations to serve you. And about time to get some more cinnamon rolls out here, I think.
it is.
Yeah, I have to work on that, won't
I'm game for that.
I? You've not said no to one of them rolls yet, have you?
No, they're huge and they're good.
Yeah.
I heat mine up for just a little bit. But
Yeah, about
they're
30,
good.
40 seconds
Yeah.
on mine, yeah. Be sure to check out Brewed Awakening Coffee. 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. And Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. 29 Roller Funeral Homes in the state to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone out there can help you. Very professional, caring, loving. They understand what's going on. Emergency situation or not, whatever it may be, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, once again, there's post after post of missing or abducted children on social media. And Lord, it's not just in large cities, it's right here in Arkansas and Missouri. Some have been missing for 2 weeks. Some got a ride at the Salt Lake Airport and have not been seen or heard from since. Lord, this is crazy. Our children can't live a normal life without fear of being taken. My prayer today is, Lord, protect our children and help us to be alert for dangers towards our children. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. And now,
Dun, dun, dun.
I forgot to say brace yourself. They went through that unbraced.
You guys keep saying getting better. I'm just thinking your hearing's getting worse.
I cleaned my ears. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retiretoarkansas.net. It's time to check out the White River. Ooh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
And you can't see the river.
You see the fog on the river.
Can't even see Cotter. You can't see. That's a pretty cool shot, though.
That's pretty good.
And as the day goes, it'll be cool to see how that.
Yeah, we'll check
fog
it in a few minutes. We'll go
anticipates,
through the weather and the community calendar and come back in before we go to break and check it in about 5-10 minutes. And it's surprising how quickly that will change. That's actually the shot, if you're not familiar, that's from Marion County into Baxter County looking over the White River into Cotter, Arkansas. But fog along the river this morning in Cotter. All right. The morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. Check out the website retiretoarkansas.net. Buying, selling, need some property in Arkansas or Missouri. Call them at 870-405-0793 or you can check out the website retiretoarkansas.net. And once again, I'm going to get on to some of those friends of mine in St. Louis County, Missouri, and St. Clair County, Illinois. You're getting ready to retire in a couple of years and come on down. Check out retiretoarkansas.net. I know you're watching. You tell me you are. So anyway, come on down, check out the Z-Team, and they will fix you up with the right property right here in Arkansas and or Missouri. Weather-wise right now, 60 in Mountain Home. Remember last year it was already like 93.
Yeah. I'll take it.
I will too. I love it. 60 in Mountain Home and Flippin, 59 at Harrison, 60 at Yellville, 57 in Salem. Wow. Calico Rock at 60, Mountain View at 63, St. Louis at 61. Poplar Bluff checks in at 63, West Plains at 57, 59 at Branson, and 50 in Watford City, North Dakota. Okay, that's not bad up there. 50 this morning in Watford City, pretty good temperature. On the national radar, showers in Iowa, extreme, I mean very extreme North Dakota, stretching over into Canada and a little bit into Minnesota. Light showers looks like in southwest Nebraska, a little bit in Kansas and the southern tip of Texas. Other showers in the New England area. Looks like Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, blah, blah, blah. New England, they're getting a little bit. Nothing going to affect us right now. We'll take a look at, ready for the Little Rock stop?
You bet.
All right. Picking up some humidity. 62, 412 east and west from Mountain Home is clear at this time. Highway 65, Little Rock to Branson. Highway 67, 167, Little Rock, Batesville, Poplar Bluff in good shape. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 in Arkansas look good at this time. And I don't see any other issues there. We'll back out and we'll go to Missouri. Take a look at St. Louis real quick. Oh, I'm picking up a little bit there in North St. Louis, I think. Yeah, just to the southwest of Quincy, Illinois. Overall, it's clear around the St. Louis area. I-70 coming in from Columbia to St. Louis, then east of Vandalia, Illinois, Effingham, Illinois. East St. Louis, Illinois, east I-64 to Mount Vernon in good shape. I-44 Rolla to St. Louis looks good. Interstate 55 coming in, Sykeston, Cape Girardeau, St. Louis, no problems there. Yesterday we had I-24 at 57, was just a big glob of rain in southern Illinois. Right now that's clear. And so, looks like that part of the country's in pretty good shape. Good thing we got baseball tonight at St. Louis. Wow. I-44, Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield. There's a little bit around Tulsa. There's a flood watch box down there just to the east of Tulsa that's south of I-44. You see I-70 coming in from Kansas City to Columbia, Missouri with no precipitation going on there. Forecast map, we have a little bit of a flash flood warning in southwest Missouri, a little bit along the Arkansas River again because of the showers that came through Saturday and Sunday. Fog advisory, northeast Arkansas, western Tennessee right now. Other than that, nothing else going on in the country that's severe. For today, high of 87 degrees with bright sunshiny skies tonight. Low of 69 with a 20% chance of showers or thunder showers. Wednesday, a 30% chance of thunderstorms, high of 88. Low on Wednesday night is 68, 20% chance of showers. Wednesday night goes back to a 30% on Thursday, high of 88. Thursday night, low of 68 with partly cloudy skies. Friday, a 30% chance of thunder showers, mostly sunny. And Friday night, 68 degrees. Saturday, 20% chance of showers, high of 88. So, you know, typical, regular, normal, what I call summertime temperatures and humidity, you know. But last night, my goodness, it was just so nice, you know, nice, cool temperatures and everything. Before you travel, check iDrive Arkansas or Missouri Department of Transportation. Anywhere you see a blue X or a red X, you need to check those out if it's in your on the route that you're planning. There's one right here at 55 at 155. I'm sorry, 555 at 55 at West Memphis. They have a bridge issue on Old Highway 61, so be aware of that if you're going towards the Memphis area from Mountain Home today. Other than that, one over here at Paragould is new. The bridge issue on State Highway 141. This is not anything dealing with the federal highways. So the state highways there have a little issue there. And we'll check out Missouri Department of Transportation. It's like Noah build a boat in Missouri. It's just flood, 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 flood. Of course, the train service between St. Louis and Kansas City, what do they call that? The Missouri, let me see that crawl come up again. You'll see it at the bottom of the screen on that red stripe here in just a minute. After it refreshes itself, looks like, what did it say June 24th for? Missouri River Runner train service will be suspended
indefinitely due to flooding.
Started Monday, so anyway, before you travel in northwest Missouri or around the Kansas City area, be sure to check that out. Allergy sufferers. You had a great day yesterday. You had a 0.9. Today is a 4.3. Low to medium. Grasses, plankton, and nettle are your top allergens today. Tomorrow's predicted to be a 4.1. So it's almost a match for today. So
it's down some from what it was.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay, 6 minutes has passed. Let's see how much fog burned off the river in 6 minutes. I bet not much, as foggy as it was.
Not much.
A little bit on the left-hand side. Got a little bit more sky right there, but other than that, not too bad.
Nothing down low.
No, I tell you what. Wow, that's weird. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retireToArkansas.net. Be sure to check out the website and give them a call. You know, planning on retiring, just need, like I say, some property. Downsizing, upsizing, whatever it may be, call the Z-Team. They can help.
There you go.
That's what they do. They don't get all those awards for nothing. They're the award-winning Z-Team. Community calendar time. Brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on Square Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town. Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11.
Well, I know you made it yesterday. I mean, that's chicken fried steak day. You never miss chicken fried steak day.
Had lunch with Bob Zadora yesterday. Thank you, Bob, for lunch. It was very good. Man, the meal was great. Excellent.
Well, today is Tuesday. We got the twos: 2 pancakes, 2 sausage, and 2 eggs, all for only $5.88. Or for lunch, we got Kimmy's homemade meatloaf. That's really good. We always got a calling for that. Comes with 2 sides: roller cornbread, $6.88. Can't beat it. Go in and try one of their pies, or just go in and grab a cup of coffee. Make sure you give Amanda a really, really hard time today, and tell him Tobias told you to do it.
Ooh, hot seat, hot seat. Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Come up Saturday, June 29th at Eastside Baptist Church at 9 o'clock. Hoopin' for the call. The call of Baxter County is...
Hoopin' for the call, huh?
There's going to be a basketball competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the gym there at Eastside Baptist Church. Starting at 9 o'clock. Check it out. Go to the Call of Baxter County, and you'll see Hoopin' for the Call. Big old basketball right there. That comes up Saturday. A lot of folks are interested in that and going to help support. I think it's like, well, you can check it out. I think it's like $10 a person come in. It's a fundraiser for the Call, and it's a Christian-based foster care situation for the kids. In fact, I talked to them yesterday. Going to bring them in hopefully the second week of July to talk about some issues with the Call and how we can help them. And so, Hoopin' for the Call, a fundraiser for the Call of Baxter County, Saturday, 9 o'clock. Probably want to get there around 8 or 8:15, get registered, pay the fee, $10, $15, something like that, maybe $20. But it's for a good cause, Hoopin' for the Call of Baxter County. And then we have Elmcroft Open House Summer Series kicks off this Saturday, 1 to 3. Help us kick off our summer open house series at Elmcroft of Mountain Home, Saturday, June 29th from 1 to 3. Eat, drink, and celebrate summer. RSVP appreciated. Call 870-421-8474. And that's a cell phone number to Kit Mason. Residents of Elmcroft enjoy a range of specialized care and amenities. Our top priority is ensuring our residents and their families find the type of care most appropriate to fit their needs. For more information, call Kit Mason, 870-421-8474. And I need to bring this up here. This is at the Lead Hill, Arkansas, post 10-4-17. Let me back out here and get this other flyer here. Well, that's the butterfly logo. Okay. Okay, they'll be having their annual 4th of July live auction Saturday evening, July 6th at 6 p.m. at Lead Hill Park. They've got Branson tickets, gift certificates, and all proceeds go back into the community, local veterans or families supported scholarships for local students. Let me bring up that other flyer that they sent in here. Saturday 6, sponsored by Veterans of Foreign Wars Auxiliary, post 10-4-17, Lead Hill, Arkansas. So it's going to be a fun time up at Lead Hill.
The Red, White, and Blue Festival's going on this week.
That's forgot about that. That's true. Yeah, it's going to be a big thing there. One more time, let's take a look at the White River, see if any of that fog's burned out. Nope. Foggy day in Cotter. Yep. Tobias has been waiting over there long enough. Do you think you need to take a break and bring him over?
I think he's primed up and ready to go.
We'll be right back after the break. Stick around.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
$721. Where have you been?
I don't know. How's it going, guys?
Tobias Pugsley here from Baxter Regional Medical Center. And would you like to introduce our other special guest?
Well, I think she needs no introduction. I think everybody knows Diane with the Rook Center on Aging. And we've got lots of fun things to talk about today. So
So how you been? It's been a while.
I've been good. I've been traveling a lot lately. And
I got it. Congratulations. What's this, 40... one of the 40 top executives under 40?
Under 40.
40 under 40, yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge honor. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to still be under 40, to be honest.
I remember being 40.
Yeah, the closer I get to 40, the more it hurts to get out of bed.
I remember those days. The good old days.
Yeah, what have you guys been up to?
Oh, just in there.
Work. It's about all we do anymore, it seems like.
Yeah.
No, it's been good, though. It's been fun.
You need to get on to him. He keeps, see that urgent care sign down there by the camera? He keeps hiding it. Then he puts this little dot on the screen. Can you not read that?
I don't know. Maybe he's just putting in your line of sight so you remember to say something about it all the time. Yeah, have you guys been out enjoying any of the lakes or rivers, all the beautiful things we got to offer around here?
I have not had a chance yet this year. Isn't that funny? You move here and then everything is just so busy and, it's just...
It's hard to find the time.
Yeah.
My forehead's pretty burnt today, so you can tell I'm peeling. So I did finally get to enjoy a little bit of it, but
that's cool.
It's beautiful right now here. The water's a little high, but man, it's been nice.
Yeah,
it is beautiful. The weather, you just can't beat it right now.
Yeah, really nice weather.
Temperatures and everything.
And everything's been going pretty good over at the hospital. We've been really busy.
Did I hear some expansion on an outpatient center?
There'll be some. We're gonna have some stuff coming on that here pretty soon. I think our leadership is still working out all the details with the board and stuff on it. But right now, the construction going on behind the hospital is actually a new parking lot we're putting in. And so one of the things we're always trying to do is figure out how we can make life just a little bit better for our patients. And so with some projects that are coming that you mentioned, we're going to move all the employee parking to the back of the hospital.
It's going to be
no, it's not going to be a high-rise. It's just going to be, I think we're adding 160 some odd spots back there. But one of the things, with especially with as big as our campus is, we have to make sure it's really well lit. We do have instances where, we got to make sure it's easy and safe for our people to get back and forth to their vehicles. And so that's what you're seeing going on kind of behind the hospital. They are turning dirt back there. Also, the hospice house. I don't know if you guys have been by there, but they've got the glass hung. I know Greg Woods over at hospice just thrilled about how that's coming on. That's going to be a beautiful building. That's going to bring some great opportunities to our region. And our people, just with some things that they're going to be able to do with what hospice is adding over there. And a lot of other really cool things going on. The app's doing really, really well. It's kind of that time in the season where it's not utilized as much. There's not as many colds and flu and sinus infections. A lot of allergies, so we're seeing people use it for allergies and tick bites. We've seen some people use it for that. You're kind of using it for second opinions on some things, but it's going pretty good. We're hoping, as things cool off and school gets back in the swing, and as we get the word out more about it, that people will use it more.
How do we get people past the fear factor of,
You just got to try it, to be honest with you. It's so funny. Everybody that's ever tried it and actually done a visit on it said, I never thought it was it'd be that easy, and because it really is. And you can, once you've filled out the your name, your intake stuff, which, we've timed it. It takes about 6 minutes, and that's not necessarily somebody that's real tech savvy, But once you put in all that info and then you pick your doctor, our average wait time's right now sitting between, I think, about 10 minutes before you're face-to-face live with the provider. And they're talking to you and then diagnosing you. Do you need a prescription? Do you just need to watch a little longer? Whatever you need to do. But it's funny, you're hearing stories about people not even having to get out of bed to go see the doctor. And
yep.
We got one the other day. A person said, "Well, I didn't have to put on pants to see the doctor," and I'm like, "Well, I can't use that."
We won't tell anybody.
Right? Of course, he comes on our show and uses it.
Yeah, anything goes here, so right.
I can't use that at Respectable. Yeah. But here at XL7, yeah, we can bring that up, no problem.
But it was hysterical. We got a laugh out of it. But it's going really, really good, and it's a big week for us. Diane's got some really cool thing going on this week, so I'm gonna shut up and let her take over. Tell us about it.
Hi, Diane.
Hello. So at the Muroc Family Education Center on Aging on Friday, we're celebrating 10 years as the Muroc Center. In 2009, Paul and Janet Muroc gave a large endowment, and which, an endowment is something that will help keep that center going and going and going. And we're celebrating it at the Muroc House from 2 to 4 in an open house, and we're going to have some cake and ice cream, of course, and punch. So we're hoping just people will come by from the community, celebrate with us. We're going to have a memory tree set up, and it's got leaves that you can write down a special memory, a thank you, or how the Muroc Center has helped you in some way. So and Paul and Janet will be there and come visit.
Good.
We're gonna have some
Good folks,
pictures.
good people.
Yeah. So come by, and if you've never been to the Muroc Center, it's a good chance to get a tour. Check out what we have, our resources. We have a lot of resources just right there as you walk in. A lot of brochures, information on Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and just about any kind of health condition you can think of. We've got it there. So, and then people will be able to check out what classes we offer, the exercises, and the great thing about the services that we have, and ours and all the other houses, everything is free. We, if it's not, we have scholarship money to help, keep people from, to help them be able to come and participate anyway, because we have some very generous donors.
That's good.
Yeah.
We don't ever want cost to be a barrier.
Right,
That should never be
Never.
the reason that somebody can't participate in the things that the houses offer. And so it's because of the donors that we can do things like that.
Yeah.
What are the different ways that people can ensure that you've got money in the future? The endowments help, but money doesn't grow on trees.
Right.
So we got to continue with donations.
Yes. Yeah.
Anything helps, that's whether it doesn't even necessarily have to be monetary. I mean, if you have time to donate, we have a great volunteer program that will kind of align you with your interests, and you can volunteer. If you give so many hours per month, that actually can get you free access to the gym and some of the perks that employees get. And so it's a really neat program. So it's not all about the money. We'll take your time too.
Let me ask you a dumb question. Okay, let's say that you've got somebody, say there's wife and husband, 78 years old, the retirement, everything's perfect. Everything's the way it needs to be, but they want to help. Let's say they've got the money to take out a life insurance policy and put that as the sole beneficiary for, say, $20,000. Doesn't that help?
Oh yeah, everything helps.
We have monthly givers.
Really?
And that's very significant. Just people that are committed to giving to us every month. Every little bit helps.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because it all goes back into the hospital essentially, and back into the things that we offer in the foundation to offer the community. And you're going to hear pretty soon the next campaign that we're going to be launching from the foundation is going to be, we're going to do a sim lab at the hospital.
A what?
A sim lab. And we debuted...
SIM?
Yes.
Is that not that little card in my cell phone?
Yeah, well, it could be. I don't even know if they have them anymore, to be honest with you. But the sim lab is incredible. So we debuted that at the donor banquet, to give our donors the first look. But this technology, guys, is, I mean, literally it feels like something out of Star Trek. It is so cool. You put on 3D goggles and you can actually see the anatomy of a patient, and you can see and you can give injections, you can draw blood that does fluids, and it is so cool. So what they're going to do is they're actually going to remodel a little piece of the hospital that's currently just used for storage and kind of make it a mock patient room. And then they're going to put the sims in that, and it'll have a little control center. But if you think about it, and this was the greatest explanation that I've seen so far, if you think about it, when you get on an airline and you get on a plane, those pilots have had hours and hours of testing and simulation. Yet, when we in healthcare, again, your life's in the line, just like with a pilot. We try to give all the sim time we can with what we have available, but imagine now our nurses and physicians being able to spend hours in simulation with different types of scenarios, so that when something does happen, they can better react. I mean, this is really, Shannon spoke about it at the donor banquet, but this really is the next level of technology and training and making sure that we can offer the best, highest quality care
So
possible.
no, when you said they can see the anatomy of a patient, does this the bones, literally the bones, is this like a x-ray type of situation?
Bones and guts. I mean, you can literally see
Wow.
it all. There is one that is did you get a chance to do it when you were at the donor banquet?
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
So you put on the 3D goggles, and so I saw both of them, but the one they had there was was an OB. So it was labor and delivery, and you literally it's kind of cartoonish a little bit, but you can see the different pieces and how it all works, and it's really fascinating.
So you can actually see a woman in labor before the child is delivered. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because it's showing them what's actually going on with the anatomy of the body, kind of like a.
So as the what do they call it? That 4K thing. Got to get to the 10 centimeter. I can't think,
But so they can actually, so what they can do is they can interact with the sim. They can feel around and kind of tell what's going on. They put the glasses on. Now they can see the anatomy of the body and actually see what's happening, so that they know what, as they're doing this is how it's actually affecting the internal structure.
Oh my God!
I'm serious, guys. It is the coolest. And I promise you, once we get a little closer and we get a little closer to launching this, I'll bring some members of the foundation. Justin Woods is leading this campaign. I'll bring him back, and we'll bring some video and stuff so we can actually show viewers what we're talking about. Because I'm serious, it is the coolest thing. And
how do y'all think up this stuff?
Well, I mean, I believe this was something that was brought from the nursing department. I know Susan Musgrove's been instrumental in this, working with Shannon Noctegal, working with the foundation, Justin and Barney, and so it's going to be really cool. But like I said, just one more thing that kind of puts us ahead of the rest to be able to provide quality care for our patients and the people that ultimately are neighbors and friends and people we grew up with.
Hasn't been here in 2 months, and look what he hit us with.
I know.
Oh, guys, I'm telling you, every time I come back this year, it's going to be something else. I mean, there's so much stuff in the works right now that it's got my head spinning, to be honest with you.
Hey, let's take another look at the White River real quick. 7:34.
We're
We're
on
going to take a
fog
quick break
still?
to see how much fog burned
We're
up.
on fog still.
Oh, it's foggy. It ain't going to burn off
a little bit.
You can just see the head of the river down there. See it?
Yeah.
Just above the tree line right there.
Just a smidge.
It's starting.
All right, we're going to take a break. More with Baxter Regional Medical Center right after this.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net. (7:38) continuing with Baxter. It's not BRMC anymore. It's Baxter Regional, right?
Baxter Regional.
Baxter Regional. All right. Tobias and Diane are here. What do we need to discuss now? I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. So we're still talking about the 10-year anniversary again. And all of our events you can actually get to on Facebook. But there's so much stuff going on over at Muroc besides that.
Yeah, so we're we're on Facebook. Baxter Regional is on Facebook, and you can check out all of our events all the time going on over there at the hospital and at the community support houses. And we have our 10-year anniversary coming up as the Muroc Family Education Center on Aging on Friday from 2 to 4. We're going to have an open house, so we hope that people from our community will come in and say hello, celebrate with us, have some cake and ice cream, and check out our resources, and just congratulate Paul and Janet Muroc. They are very actively involved over at the hospital in so many different ways, and in particular, they help us at the Muroc House, and they've been instrumental in helping us start some different types of programs. We focus a lot on dementia, and that's a special passion to them, Alzheimer's disease in particular, because both of them had parents with Alzheimer's disease that they took care of. And there's nothing easy about that. Nothing at all.
My mom passed away on the 2nd of November, and she had a touch of cancer, which we were at BRMC. I'm sorry, Baxter Regional. I got a habit to break your foot.
Hey, we are too. We're struggling with it.
Dr. Latanzi was just outstanding, and everybody at Baxter Regional was just outstanding. But to see the human body and to see the brain start shutting the body down.
Yeah. Yeah.
At one point, I can talk about this now. Mom, it's out in the open, but the human body with her dementia, it was actually telling her, "I'm not hungry and I'm not thirsty."
Right.
I thought, how for me to comprehend it, I couldn't comprehend. How can you not feel hunger? But when the brain says you're not hungry and not thirsty, it starts shutting things down.
Sure, yeah.
And I saw it firsthand.
The brain is literally dying with dementia.
Really?
It's shrinking. Like if they do a scan of the brain, they can actually see the shrinkage of it with dementia. Yeah. And unfortunately, there's no getting that back. It's fatal. And so
let me tell you a quick story. This is, and I'm telling these stories for people to be aware,
right? Because
I missed the warning signs. I had taken care of Mom now for about 8 years, and I had left my phone at home. And I went down to Harold's Auto Parts, horse around a little bit, visit with the guys down there. I got back about 45 minutes later, and she says, "You left your phone here. I tried to call you." I said, "I left my phone here?" "Yeah, it's right here on the table." I said, "And you tried to call me for what reason?" She said, "Well, to tell you that your phone was here." I said, "If I'm at Harold's Auto Parts and my phone is here, how can I hear it ring?" "Well, I heard it ring right here." I said, "But I was at the auto parts store. I can't hear it ring." It never registered. I thought, now I see, hindsight's 20/20.
Right.
But the dementia had taken the logic out through, if I'm at the auto parts store and my phone's sitting on the table and she dials it, I can't hear it ring. But it never would.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that we're trying to work on, is getting out in the community, make people more aware of what to be looking for.
Yeah. I wish I would have known.
How to understand it a little bit better. There is, a window of opportunity sometimes with dementia where if you start seeing the signs of it, getting in and getting that diagnosed early, there is medication sometimes that can maybe slow the progression just a little bit, help someone think a little more clearly.
But what causes, what triggers it the first time?
The dementia. Unfortunately, they have lots of different ideas. There's genetics that can sometimes come into play there. But they are not positive what is causing dementia, as far as like Alzheimer's disease in particular. So there is trauma that can happen that can cause different types of dementias, maybe a stroke or a head trauma. But we're trying to get out in the community, make more people aware. We also have a program called Dementia Friendly Community, and that's where we go into businesses and we're training businesses to know how to relate to someone that comes into their business with dementia. We've been in several of the banks. That's a big place. They see a lot of their customers that have dementia. They sometimes are the first ones to recognize that there might be a problem going on with the memory, because they have regular customers that they've seen for years. And so they're more aware, alert to the symptoms, a lot of these banks now. And it also just helps the customer's experience go better if the employee knows how to interact with them. Also for the caregiver, we've got little cards that say, please be patient. The person that's with me has a memory loss issue, and they can slide that card across the counter to the teller or whoever, and it just alerts them to the issue, and they kind of put on that dementia awareness training that they've had, and they interact with them a little bit different. They know to expect certain things, and it just makes the experience so much better for the caregiver and the person with dementia. So, but we're going around doing that in businesses, and we'd love for people, business owners to call us, and we'll get you scheduled. We'll come to you. It's a 1-hour training, and we give you quite a bit of information in that 1-hour training. We can come back as often as you would like for us to train your employees. And one of the things that we ask businesses that are participating in this training to do is to think about one thing that they can do that will create a more dementia-friendly space. So one of the businesses in the area, they, because with dementia, sometimes the vision is affected. And so their idea was to put in better lighting and signs in their facility. So you walk in and everything is so much brighter, and the signs are bigger and in better view. And that helps the person with dementia and the caregiver too feel a little safer. It's more inviting, more welcoming to them, because there is that fear of falling. So they come in and they feel more comfortable there, and it just sets a really great tone from the beginning when they come in your location.
And the frustration for the caregiver, not knowing how dementia affects.
Yeah.
I was focused on the cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had we'd made 3 or 4 trips to UAMS, which I was not impressed. Then I wound up at Vanderbilt University in Nashville. Mm-hmm. And I'm on the 6th floor, and you know what he said? Where are you from? Mountain Home, Arkansas. Baxter Regional? Go home.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt sent me home. Mm-hmm. So I was focused on the cancer and not focusing on the dementia. And folks, that's scary.
Yeah.
I want to encourage folks, get to the Muroc Family Center. If you know anybody with any type of memory loss,
yeah, we'll start. We're working on putting out, like she said, more information on how to recognize. But things like starting to tell the same stories over and over again. Yeah. And I guess that's what's hard. Is it just forgetfulness, or is it is it something bigger? And
normal forgetfulness with aging. I get that question. People come into our center all the time.
Really?
Asking that question, because that's a big fear. Alzheimer's is a big fear.
And something else I noticed with my mom, I could fix a plate of food. So, say you had 3 different courses on the plate, she'd look at it and she'd take the fork and she'd separate the potatoes from the vegetables from the meat like this, and I'm full. You haven't had a bite, Mom. Yeah. I'm full. But the mind is saying, oh, I'm seeing the food, and she's moved the fork around. We'd even go down to Old Time. She said, I'd like to go to Old Time Restaurant. Okay, so we'd go down there, and she loved the chicken fried steak. And she'd sit there, and she'd move the potatoes from the other vegetables and the meat. Oh, I'm full. She hadn't had a bite. Mm-hmm. And now, dummy, that's the dementia. And I didn't know. I had no idea, because I was focused on the cancer.
So one of the things when you come into the Muroc Center, if you're a caregiver of someone with dementia, is we have lots of resources that available. We have what we call the caregiver toolbox, and it's packaged in a nice box that is reusable. But lots of resources, a DVD. Probably one of our favorite resources that we put in there is what we call the playbook. It was written by Frank Broyles. He was the athletic director of the Razorbacks. Yeah. And his wife years ago had dementia, and he was the primary caregiver for her. And so he wrote this book, and it's just a very straightforward, simple to understand. But a lot of our caregivers tell us that they leave it out on the coffee table so that it's there every day, because they refer to it all the time. Because it's such an easy book to navigate through, and it answers very specifically the questions that they have. Wow. So we give that information out too, and then we have our support group that meets the 4th Thursday of each month. So this Thursday, actually, over at the Muroc House at 2 o'clock. We're going to be talking a little bit on Thursday about late afternoon, evening confusion. Sometimes it's called sundowners. And then also sudden behavioral changes, what might be triggers and for that. And then we just open it up for discussion, whatever questions caregivers might have. So that's at the Muroc House this Thursday at 2 o'clock. So any caregiver is welcome to come to that.
7:49, come up on 7:50. Let's look at is that fog lifted yet? I'm anxious.
It mostly has.
Has it? Looky there,
nice.
Looky there. All right. You see the bridge on the left side of the screen, a little bit of fog over towards the Mountain Home side. The upper right-hand side would be the City of Mountain Home, about 4 to 6 miles away. City of Cotter, we're overlooking the White River into the City of Cotter, brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Need to take a quick break. More with Baxter Regional right after this.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
For years I've lifted weights, probably 30 years. The last 2.5, 3 years I'd have pain in my back of my deltoid at the joint. And it was extremely painful, and it didn't matter if I lifted weights or what I did. Whenever I pushed on anything, it hurt. Dr. Osgood had told me about this laser therapy, and so I tried it. 4 sessions later, 0 pain. And now I'm lifting weights again with no pain.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant, located on the square in Mountain Home.
Aerobic.
$7:52, continuing with Baxter Regional. Tobias and Diane are here, and what have we overlooked? Well, there's a lot of information in the Murock Family Center on aging. I wish I would have done this 2 years ago. I would have known what to expect. Wow.
It should be the first stop. I mean, really and truly. I mean, why not take, head over there, and because if they don't have exactly what the resource you need or whatever, they'll definitely point you in the right direction.
Yep.
And so, but a lot of other things going. We got several other houses over there. Another big event coming out is the Pinkford Pice Rodeo. That's a huge one for us.
Well, you can click on that one, pull it on the screen. You want it. There you go.
August 9th and 10th. That's always a fun event for all ages. All kinds of things going on out there. I got to go to that one last year. It was a lot of fun. So come check that out. That's in support of the Pites House, which is our cancer support. Also have the Blues Brews and Barbecue.
Really?
We just announced. We just put this one on yesterday. That's going to be October 5th, and that is in support of the Schliemann's Women's Center. And that's a wonderful house for all kinds of resources. For
and which house is it? I'm not seeing.
The Schliemann Center for Women's Health Education. So that's a great event. That one, they do that at Brad and Kara Coleman's home, and it's really nice. They have a band out there and barbecue and all kinds of good stuff. So it's a good time.
It's got brews in there too, so there's some type of beverage.
Root brew.
Sarsaparilla. Yeah.
Now I believe our local Raps is there, and that's where
awesome.
we're pouring from. Yeah, man, that place is great. Those guys have really just created a wonderful.
Come a long ways real quick.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. And also one thing I need to mention is we've got a lot of positions open at the hospital right now. So we just announced yesterday, we put on Facebook that we are offering a $5,000 signing bonus for clinical RNs that'll sign a 2-year agreement. And there's also up to $7,500 signing bonus for certain specialties within nursing. And so we need nurses, and hopefully some of your viewers out there that live in other states, you can tell by the river cam this is a great place to live. It's also a great place to work, and Baxter Regional is, as the largest employer in North Central Arkansas, we have lots of jobs, and we'd love for you to come be part of our family. So you can call or visit our website, baxterregional.org, and or brmccareers.com.
I've got that pulled up. Let me grab that real quick so people can recognize it. I think it's this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And where would it be from here?
Here we go.
There you go.
We go to careers, and it's going to take you over. We have a whole careers website dedicated to it. So you can actually just go to brmccareers.com. You know, we're not just nurses and physicians. We're kind of our own little community over there. So we have engineering, construction, food service, and all kinds of other positions, housekeeping. So check them out and come be part of our family. They take pretty good care of us.
They do, yes.
And at Baxter Regional, they don't cut corners; they clean them.
That's right. That's right.
Spotless. You know, the grounds. I mean, the whole campus couldn't be better.
It's beautiful. Yeah, Tim does a great job on the grounds, and then clean. You know, it's one of the things that we want you to. When you're in a hospital, it needs to be the cleanest place. So we really strive to make that happen. And Miranda, who's over the housekeeping, they just do a good job.
Well, I was there one
very
time
passionate about it.
Last year, it was about this time last year, and I was in one of the waiting rooms, and there's one of the cleaning professionals, and he's cleaning the door of the elevator, which is stainless steel. He's sitting there cleaning. I thought, the thing is perfect, and he stands back and he looks at it, and he like this, and had a smudge.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, literally. You know.
Yeah, and that's a great example. You know, and I'm not saying it's perfect, guys. No place is perfect,
No.
but
You
if
try
you,
hard
if
to
you
make
see
sure.
something, say something, and we'll come right over and fix it immediately. And that's what we want to be known for, is to be able to respond to anything that seems out of place. But we really try to keep a clean facility and clean house.
And that's got to be a chore, especially with the amount of traffic that you guys have through there. I mean, you're
What would you
cleaning
guess the
through-
daily population would be? That's a good point Scooter brings out. I mean, you got your patients in there, but then doctors and nurses and professionals and visitors and everything.
I don't know. I'd love to know. I'd love to put a tracker
Yeah,
out and
it
just
would
see
be-
how
it would
much
be
foot
nice
traffic.
to-
Yeah,
That's an interesting point.
yeah. It's a bunch though. I can guarantee you that.
And then, of course, I got my little urgent care 24/7 cheat sheet down here, $69 per visit.
Yeah.
And it's a good time to get registered today.
Yep. Dan, we have all kinds of specialties and different clinics, and so check out our website. You can find all that information there, and make sure to check out our houses.
Yes. You know, and I was going to mention one more thing in relation to the Muroc Center. We are right next door to the Fairlamb Senior Clinic, and they do specialize in memory testing. So, and that is something anyone 65 and older can get as a benefit from Medicare as part of their yearly, their exam. Just, you know, it's good to get a baseline, a
It
memory
is.
test
It
baseline.
sure is. That's a good point.
Yeah, stay ahead of this. And Jessica over there, she's a nurse practitioner. She's great.
Really?
So the whole staff over there is pretty
And what was the name
great.
of Fairlamb House?
Fairlamb Senior Clinic.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
right next door to the Muroc Center. We're connected. We send people back and forth to each other, and we just want to help our community.
You bet. Wow. 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Final
they're-
thoughts, Scooter? Tobias? It's good to see you again. It's good to have you back. Yeah.
Well, the Fairlamb Clinic over there is a great place.
It
Jessica
is.
Johnson, who's the new provider over there, she's only been with us a few months, but people absolutely love her.
That's awesome.
Jessica Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah. And but like I said, people absolutely love her, and she's been really great to work with.
Yes, very.
Yeah, but like I said, lots of great things going on at the hospital. Again, if you're interested in a career, check out brmccareers.com. There's all kinds of jobs. Like I said, we got signing bonuses for nursing right now, and so if you
Great
guys get bored,
opportunities. Well, Yep.
want to come volunteer with us, volunteer
Even have your own parking
opportunities.
spot.
Yeah, and that's going to continue. I think that's slated to be done towards the end of the year.
Good.
And then some of that other construction will start there in front of the hospital. So it's going to be a busy rest of the year for us. But a lot of good things coming, a lot of great things for the community. We're really excited, and there's going to be some stuff coming up with the app. We're going to be expanding on that a little bit and offering some different things
Did you
there.
guys ever rest?
This is the resting time, to be honest with you. This is when it's kind of slowed down a bit, so we'll rest for a little bit, but
There you
we'll
go.
come
Take
back.
the
We'll come
weekend
back
off and
100
hit
miles an
hard
hour.
on Monday,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Pretty well wraps it up. Thanks to Diane and Tobias for being here. Baxter Regional. Don't forget Urgent Care 24/7, $69 per visit. Get registered today. Go to BaxterRegionalCare.com. App Store on your Apple phone or Google Play on your other smartphones. Got to wrap it up, Scooter?
That was it.
That's
We're
it.
done.
See you tomorrow.
Have a great day.